Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Following my last video where I ranked every Lakers player from worst to best, I decided to do the same thing, but this time with the Los Angeles Clippers. Starting with Rodney Magruder, who you have probably never heard of before. Then we got Joakim Noah. He can be an interesting veteran mentally, but his production on the court remains very limited. At number 15, we have Amir Coffey, a rookie who has been averaging a solid 15.7 points in G League. Next up, we got Jonathan Motley. He was averaging 24 points per game in the G League this season. He also made the All-NBA G League second team. However, he hasn't played enough in the NBA with the Clippers to rank him any higher. The 13th spot goes to Terrence Mann, a rookie who has already played a decent amount of games with the Clippers with 41 games. And during the short time he played in the G League, he was averaging a solid 15 points per game, shooting 52% from the field. Next up, we got another rookie in Maurice Cabengale. He has not played much in the NBA, but in the G League, he was averaging over 18 points per game on a very respectable efficiency. At number 11, we got Patrick Patterson, a decent veteran stretch power forward. We entered the top 10 with JaMychal Green. His role is similar to Patrick Patterson's, although his stats are slightly better. Then we got Landry Shamet, an underrated young player with some potential. Last season, he was averaging about 11 points per game for the Clippers. At number 8, we have Ivica Zubac. Although he has a limited role on the Clippers, he leads the team in rebounds per game and he's a good screen setter. Continuing the list, we find Patrick Beverley. Although he's not a great player individually, he remains very valuable to the team because of his defense as well as the intensity and energy he brings.
Trying to irritate, trash talk.
On the 20th of February, the Clippers signed Reggie Jackson to reinforce their roster. He's shown the ability to average over 15 points per game in the past, and since arriving in LA, he's been shooting 41% from 3. We entered the top 5 with Marcus Morris, another player that the Clippers acquired in mid-season. He stretches the floor well for Kawhi and Paul George, and before getting traded, he was averaging over 19 points per game with the Knicks. Number 4, Montrezl Harrell. Harrell just won the 6th Man of the Year award. He's a great energizer who yells after each dunk coming off the bench. He's one of the Clippers' most important players. For the 3rd spot, I picked Lou Williams. He's another reason the Clippers have such a good depth. He won the 6th Man of the Year award 3 times in his career, and he's capable of averaging 20 points per game while playing less than 28 minutes every night. Last year, he helped the Clippers win 2 games against the Golden State Warriors in the first round of the playoffs. To no one's surprises, the 2nd spot goes to Paul George. People blame Playoff P for being inconsistent in the postseason, but he remains a great two-way wing. He is one of the smoothest players in the world right now, and let's not forget he finished 3rd in both MVP and Defensive Player of the Year voting in 2019. But the best Clipper in 2020 is obviously Kawhi Leonard, and I think nobody will disagree with me here. He is an elite player on both ends of the floor. I don't need to explain why he's a great defender, and he's one of the league's best mid-range shooter. Kawhi has also improved as a passer too. You could even say Leonard is the best player in the NBA without people going crazy, with just how good of a playoff run he had in 2019. So I am wondering if Kawhi will be able to lead the Clippers to their first title in franchise history. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe.